Okay, welcome back. We've got the trader in, so let's see what they've got. Oh, kettle! Okay, that's brilliant. Let's certainly get one or two. Let's get two of those. Let's see how much the... let's just pause the game so the trader doesn't randomly go away while we're tapping in all this extra stuff. So if I just say... just type it in, can't I? 2,300. That gives us 9,200 units, so wow, we can take quite a few. We can take all 6 of the cattle at a price of 4,800, so we just need like half that. Let's try 1,200. Yep, that's the one. Okay, good guess. So 1,200 firewood will give us 6 cattle. Let's do it. Okay, this is going to be good. So yeah, we're gonna. Okay, we've got loads of logs, loads of food, loads of firewood. Not much stone and iron. Plenty of tools and everything else. So let's put the cattle in this field. Oh, that's got a limit of 5 and we've got 6 cattle. So we're going to need another field. Okay, well, it doesn't matter if we lose someone, but let's hire the herdsman as well. So that's open for business. Let's go. And we need some big pastures now. Just pause the game actually, because where can we have a big pasture? We could possibly have a long thin one here. We'll just see what will fit for now, but we need to have an area, I think, maybe over here where we can have some proper pasture. We've got the bridge going over there already, so yeah, maybe we'll do that, have that as a bit of a farming island. Let's so here's the pasture. Let's see how big we can make it over here. No, not massive. It can only be like that, but it's saying it's too small, so we can't really build in that area unless we start from this side. So we could do a 13 by 7. We'll do a 13 by 7 at least, and we'll start having a think about this area. Maybe clear some stone because we're short of stone and iron. Just clear resources in general. Got 8 labourers, so let's play the game and start to expand our farming empire. We'll do that. Oh, and cemetery, 7 out of 9 graves, so we need some more graveyard. Let's do that. Build some more cemetery, fill in this space up here. This is the biggest it can be, but we've got a bit of road that can go across, and we could always create a bridge there if we needed, but this one's probably okay. Just see if the road needs to go right up to the bridge. Yep, there we go. So double click that, and then a bit of road afterwards. So the road could go up here, and then we have a pasture. Let's have a think about this. So clear some resources. But for now, we could turn this into a cattle pasture, employ a herdsman, and then that last cow's gone in. So the cow held out for quite a long time over in the trading post pasture. Oh, and is that a new trader or is that the same one? No, we'll dismiss him because we've done our trade. Just gather some stone over here then, and we'll go after a few more stone houses. So we'll go for all of this, and there is some iron there to help us top things up. They'll probably all go in this stockpile, so I don't know if that stockpile will get full or not, but we'll see. And let's check out our farming area, our animal farms. I wonder if we need to split any out into this field, so we can fit 4 cows in here. We've got a max of 5 in there, and we've got 3 sheep there, so we definitely need some more fields, and we can maybe split some cattle out. I wonder how it works actually, because so you can't press the split button. Maybe if you reduce the number and split. No. So we've just slaughtered a cow there, just testing how the split works. Not really sure. Okay, maybe we'll test how split works in the future. Wow, look, we've collected all this stuff. That's remarkable. So we'll upgrade another house for sure. This is already stone, yep, so we'll go for this one. And we've got our boarding house over here to take people while their house is being upgraded. So we could probably do another one as well. We've got lots of stone coming in. Yeah, 65% full for that stockpile. We've got 1,200 food. We've got not a lot of firewood because we're topping up what we spent at the trading post. But we've got 1,900 firewood there. Won't be long before we have the 2,300 again, which is an enormous amount. And looks like we've hit our limits on the tailor and the blacksmith, yeah, so we're just keeping those at 150 each. And we've upgraded our stone house. They've got nothing in the inventory because I think it kind of like treats it as a new house where they've got to restock it. But we've got 3 stone houses, so we're looking good. 1 up here, 2 down here. And we're expanding our livestock. We've got 1 cow all on its own there. And we could empty the field. So remove all animals from this pasture requires another pasture capable of holding animals. That's interesting. We've got 4 cows over here. And look, we've got a baby here, so 4 out of 6. That's good. We're expanding our sheep population. 1 cow on its own there. Reserve of firewood is low. We keep getting those warnings, but we've got enough in stock. I think because we've only got a couple of traders, we're not taking all of it straight away into the trading post. We're probably keeping some in the market as well, actually. So that's cool. Look out for our next trading boat. And yeah, we look in the market. We're 70% full. A whole ton of venison. So that might tell us that we could do with less hunters. So let's reduce the hunters down by a couple because we've got 12,000 food, which is crazy. Reduce a couple of gatherers down as well. And let's employ another couple of people in the mine, so 2 more in the iron mine and 2 more in the quarry. 97% remaining in the quarry, so we've got a while to go yet. And we've got 100 iron, 173 stone and nearly 1,000 logs. And we've got a trader coming in, did you see that? We just caught them. So what have we got? Oh, look, corn seeds and wheat seeds. Let's see if we can take 1 of each. I don't think we need anything else. So that's 5,000, so that's going to be, cool, that's going to be somewhere around 1,300 logs, isn't it? Okay, nearly. What's that, 1275 maybe? Let's check it out. No, more like 1265 or something. 12,050. There we go, 12,050 for corn seeds and wheat seeds. We'll have to build some more. We'll trade before you go. And then they've just got cabbage, mushrooms and hide coats. We don't really need that. We want to make the stuff ourselves. Oh, there's a bird on my window outside. I'm in the attic bedroom. So right, dismiss that trader. And God, we're going to have to build all that firewood up again. So let's just chill out a bit on the firewood and reduce our limits. Bring it down to like I don't know, like 1640. That'll do. And we've got some new seeds to experiment with. So where are we going to put these pastures? Okay, we can have more pastures and farming land out here then. We'll just see where these fields can go. So it's here, and there's a crop field. Now that's the top limit there. So we could have a 10 by 10. We could just stick with 10 by 10 fields for no particular reason. So we could have a 10 by 10 field there, or we could start it more over here. There we go, 10 by 10, and let's do a pathway along, and then we'll just do a load more fields, and we'll do them above the road, and then we can start doing them below the road and get quite a few, and have quite a nice farming area. So we'll do that, there we go, we're clearing the way, and build the road up there, and there, and build the road onwards and beyond, maybe up to here. Okay, that's great, so let's plant some of this other stuff so wheat we'll go for, and then we'll do another field and plant the other stuff. Another field right next door. Cool. Just needs to be 1 smaller, which will be a bit annoying for those with OCD. We'll do 11 by 9, or should we keep it 10 by 9? Yeah, let's stick with the 10 width, and we'll wait for that to populate. We might need some storage up here and some housing, so let's put some workers nearby. There we go, there's a house there. In fact, we should have just gone for stone, shouldn't we? We'll hire some more farmers, so we need 6 farmers at the moment. We've only got 3 labourers, so we certainly need to expand our population with more housing. And there we go, we're on our limits. Oh, we're on our overall food limit. Let's increase that. So 13,000. Oops. Okay. take it up to 15, 16, 17. Now we took off a couple of hunters and a couple of gatherers, so we should hopefully be producing a little less food, but also we've got these 2 extra fields, and we've got, so let's grow corn. It's corn and it's wheat that we just traded for. New seeds. We've got a potato field, so I'll build one more. In fact, just for no particular reason, we'll have a road going up in between these fields, and we'll build another one because we've got one more crop that we can grow, and we'll do a 10 by 10 here where we can, and we'll wait for that to be built. I wonder if we could fit a few more houses up here. I wonder if the road could go up here, we could have a little housing colony there. We'll upgrade another house to stone, which will be this one. Okay, so that's being upgraded. And look, we've built our cemetery, so we've got 6 out of 12 graves there, and 9 out of 9 graves there, so that's full. Ooh, we've got a lot of people dying. Lots of people dying from old age, so it's our original gang. And one thing we're not growing is squash, so now we're growing all of them. We're growing potatoes, squash, corn and wheat, so we've got one of each, which is very nice. And we'll employ the farmers, so we've got 10... Ooh. We'll employ 5 out of the 10 farmers we need, and we're just going to have to build that up over time. And here, look, we've got 5 sheep, so that's good. And we must have quite a lot of wool by now, which will be giving us warm coats. 5 out of 5 cows there. So we've grown another cow after the one we killed. So just one there. Okay. Looking good. So we've got over 14,000 food. I think we will build some storage out here and some housing because of the need for close by storage for food. We'll just see where, so we can build it there, and maybe a house on the left hand side, or we could build it more in the middle. So let's build it over here, because I've got a feeling that we would build, yeah, let's build it there. And see what I do with the roads. We'll build a road alongside the storage barn into the back of it, just for access, and then we can build a pasture here. So now we're looking at the animals. We've got one of each, so let's do 10 by 10. That seems to be a good formula. And we can put some more housing along here for all the workers. So we'll do a house there and a house there. Just wooden houses for now, and we can upgrade them in a minute. And we'll upgrade this house to stone. So we're really getting through the upgrades. And actually we could collect this stone if our people could get past. There we go, collect that stone. And it looks like we're kind of levelling out with food. We're on 14,000, so hopefully we'll stay at that level for a little while. Enough room for a house in there maybe. But we've got some housing going in up here, and we're converting everyone over to stone slowly but surely. Doing very well. Got more people dying of old age, so I think this is bringing down our population with that initial gang of people we started with. So we need to expand our housing and expand out our population a bit more. Let's build another house here. So that's worth noting, when your original crew die, it'll leave you a bit short of people. 14,700 food. It's incredible really, we've got over 1,000 logs. So let's up the amount of firewood again that we're storing in the trading post, and we'll keep doing that and just storing that value. Here we go, let's check out the mine. 97% remaining at the mine, and same here. And actually we've only got 2 labourers and 2 builders, so I'm going to reduce the number of people in the mine to 3 at the quarry and 2 at the ironworks. Because we've got enough iron, the iron's slowly building. Stone we could do more with. And look, we can choose to have sheep or cattle in our new pasture, and we can potentially split some of this crop. So we've got 5 out of 6 sheep, we've got a total of 6 cows. Let's see if we could put some cows in here maybe, and just see how that works with the transfer. So let's have a think. Empty, so we could empty them all into here, into this pasture. It doesn't look like we can split. Maybe it needs to be a larger pasture. So no option to empty. split, sorry. So we've emptied and they're going over to this one. Oh, that's interesting. We'll hire a herdsman there. Okay, interesting. No splitting there. No option to split. We'll work it out. Looks like we've hit our food limit again. I'll just slow the game down and then just see what food we're bringing in. So we've got 2,000 venison. I guess you could argue this is a time for the town centre, so let's just build it, because I think the town hall rather, gives you all these stats, gives you all these figures as an overview. Just have a think about where to put it. We could put it there, and in fact, yeah, that'll be out of the way of some of the foresters. Ooh, I don't know if it really fits there. Put it in there, or this way around. Let's put it in there. I know it gets in the way of this forester over here, but we'll do that. We'll build the town hall, and we'll get our overall stats and see what we're consuming, what we're making, and so on. Because we could do with, I mean, we've got 1,200 berries, we've got over 2,000 venison, we've got lots of apples and fish. I mean, it just might be a combination of everything. We've got so much of everything. So let's just check out the storage barn. Okay, so we've got 11% full there. This storage barn is 100% full. Ooh, and we've got a trader just come in. Let's check it out. What have you got? Apple seeds. Okay, well, we've got an apple orchard already, so we don't need apples, but thank you very much anyway. Here we go, growing apples. We've got the seeds, so we don't need them. We'll send you on your way. We're building the town hall, so we're literally building it. Had all the materials. We're down to 46 stone. Doesn't look like we've been able to collect this resource over here, so our people can't quite get through there, which is an interesting thing to know. So we will cancel removal of that resource in case that causes any bugs in the game with our people trying to get there. And we'll hold our limit at 17,000 until we can work out what it is that we're bringing in too much of. We'll lose a fisherman, so we've got 3 out of 4. We'll lose a gatherer, so we've got 5 out of 8. I guess we've got a lot of farm fields, haven't we? But we're only hiring 5 farmers, so we're not on full efficiency with the farms. Okay. So we've got 7 labourers and 2 builders, and we're getting through the upgrades on these stone houses. I'm just going to see what we haven't built yet before we have a look at how we're looking to expand our colony. So we haven't built a tunnel, and actually a tunnel would be very, very useful to go through this mountain over to this area here, where we could use it for like a gatherer and to get all this stone and maybe a bit of hunting. So that's an option. Here's our town hall. Let's check it out. Oh, it gives you a good overview. So check it out. We're in year 16, early spring. We've got 23 homes, 29 families. This is good. 53 citizens and so on. 100% clothed and 94% are educated. So we must have a few of the old guard yet still here before we built our school. Health is at sort of 4.5 hearts out of 5. Happiness 4.5 stars out of 5. And here are all our professions, which we have that here anyway. Let's look at production. So yeah, a lot of food used and produced. Used every year is 5,800 and produced is 8,600. And we can check out. Oh yeah, so it doesn't really split it down into the types of food, but oh, this is interesting. So it tells you how many logs you're sort of producing and using, and actually, you know, we're using so many of the logs and the fuel that I wonder if that counts in our trading. But no coal at the minute. Not using any coal. Here's our total inventory. So instead of having to look in our 5 different storage huts, it just gives you the total here. So we've got 5,000 venison. That's our biggest figure. I think venison is what people eat the least, and that can really stockpile from what I've had in the past. We've got 640 beef, which is incredible. So actually we could put. So let's get rid of another couple of hunters because they're bringing in the venison, and we've got plenty of hides. And I think, I mean, beef is coming in thick and fast, isn't it? So we could potentially have some venison and some beef at the trading post, so that would be a good thing to have. So let's do 200 beef for now, and venison we can have a lot of if there's anywhere. Here it is. So let's do like, I don't know, like 500 venison for now. There we go. And we've got 6,700 food, so it's starting to come down. Just trying to balance all that. We're good on herbs, 110. Tools and clothes absolutely fine on, and backup materials in the leather. But we're a little bit short on stone in general. Logs we're fine on. So we do have 6 foresters, but that's fine. What are we saying we're on our limits? Yeah, we're putting a limit of 1,000. We take down a forester or 2. So if we start to get short of anything, we can put them on. Let's up the number of people in the quarry to 5, because stone's what we're short of. And I mean, it makes sense to upgrade the stone house, the house to stone near the quarry for sure. Lots of stone houses now. Lots of new houses up here with our new farming zone. And we put some cows over there, but let's just empty them out and send them back over here. Just because we can. Got 4 out of 4 herdsmen. And we're staying steady on just over 17,000 food. And our health is pretty much at 5 stars, so I'm fairly happy with that. Yeah, this town centre is a good overview, I think. Trade items. So actually trade items, acquired seeds and livestock. So it shows you there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 items left to discover. So we need to keep an eye on those boats when they come down and just buy everything we can, which we are doing. And it'll be interesting to discover what else is out there. Oh, we're at maximum graves. Oh, goodness me, so we need to build some more graveyards around the church, which we'll do. It takes a bit of stone doing that. Yeah, here we go. So the town centre's blacked out, so you can only build 1 cemetery here. Looks like, yeah, we could build a big one here. 13 by 7. Only takes 36 stone, for which we've got 34, but we'll soon get that out of the quarry. We need to build a road around it. There we go. Build a road around our cemetery so it's accessible. And then we've got a nice little sort of chapel area with 50 people. So we've lost a few from death, from old age, but we've got lots of children coming through now. 4 children, no students, 46 adults. So all these new houses are coming into their own where people are hooking up there. Oh yeah, we've got quite an old population. So we'll just build the numbers back up and get our professions tab back up. So we've got 3 labourers, 2 builders, but that's good for now. Just having a think where else we could build some housing. So we could build some houses. 1 there. Squeeze 1 in there. So we've got quite a large production area over here now. Storage barn's got quite a lot in it. Lots of squash. So we've got more people dying of old age, so this is the original lot. But we're expanding. Just 1, oh wow, someone 81 years of age living on their own. 65, 61, so as a young family here, 25 and 38 with a 1-year-old child. So we've got quite an age problem happening at the moment with our settlement. And lots of people dying from old age. So we're down to 48 members of the town. But we're expanding and plenty of places for people to have children. Oh, there's our teacher down here. That's where they're living. And this is the schoolhouse, so no students at the moment, but we've got 4 children coming through. And that's fine. So what we'll do with we've got 1 labourer left. We've got 17,000 food, so as people die, they're consuming less food. And even though we're taking people off some of the professions, we're just needing less food in general, so we'll take a couple of farmers off. We've just built that new house, so that's good. We'll take the builders off now because they're not collecting anything. And what I'll do is just go on a bit of a big stone collection over here, because we can then use all this stone for upgrading houses. So we'll do 1 big stone collection with our 5 labourers. We've got 5 people in the quarries, and we're just going to go on a big drive to convert all our houses. What have we got to trade? Hide coats? No, that's not really of interest. On your way, my man. That's a simple thing to trade. have we got here? So it's got a question mark over it. No citizens available to work at this location yet, because we've only got 3 farmers, so 4 farmers, 5, oh no, 4 farmers was enough. Okay, no one working at this farm, so we had 5 farmers, yeah, so we just need 1 farmer for each location. We'll see how they do, but we've got, there we go, 6 sheep. Still no option to split. I think maybe you need larger numbers to split. So if anyone knows why we can't split those farms, let me know. But we're at maximum capacity, so over 17,000 food, 1,000 logs, nearly 500 firewood. But look at the buildings we haven't built yet. So we've got a hospital that we could build. And we've built a well, which is down here. So we don't need the well. And that's just for places that are away from any sources of water, because you know, if they catch fire, you need them to be able to put them out. And just track our progress over here. So that'll be slow gathering because we've not got many labourers, and there's quite a lot of stone to build there. We'll have a look at our population. So we're holding steady at 48 members. Looks like the initial gang has sort of died out, and we've got our newest members alive and running the town. So we have a look at the overview. Wow, look at that, yeah, 100% educated, 94% clothed, but we've got 150 clothes, so they just need to go and get collected, and that's remarkable. So everyone we've got now is basically here since we built the school, and we're at 100% educated, and we were at 100% clothed there, so that was nice. See what's at the market. Wow, we're 99% full. We can take one of the vendors off and just go with 1 market person. And we've got a new baby being born, so we've got, wow, 7 babies now, and that was at just 4 last time I looked. So we've got a whole new population boom coming, and some very good times. And once we get more people coming through, we'll put on more labourers, more builders, and we'll go through a big expansion in terms of our stone houses, converting those. 47 members, so still someone dying of old age, but we've got a big baby boom on our hands. So we definitely want to be building a hospital, and all these things that we've got left to trade for and discover. I want to see what they are at the trading post. And we'll definitely be looking to expand up here at some point into this huge expanse of land where they've got stone and iron and lots of space. So I'm just thinking where the road could go. We could go up here and do a bridge over there, and then a road along there and a bridge over here to break into the north. It could be an interesting thing to do. Okay, well anyway, join me in the next episode where we're going to continue to play the game and expand our beautiful town. Thank you for watching.